Welcome to another episode of Cooking with Wacko. Let's go. On today's menu, we'll be making a mofongo with steak and guava sauce. Alright, let's get into it. Here are some of the ingredients that we're going to use for the guava sauce. Alright, so first you're going to put a little bit of water in. Then you actually have to cube the guava, and then you're going to drop it into the pot. Alright, it's going to start boiling, and then you're going to go ahead and drop some onions in there. You're going to put a little bit of garlic, 2 spoons of garlic, teaspoons, and about 3-4 teaspoons of chicken broth. You have to use wine, so I like to use the kind of wine that I would drink. So I have Yellowtail Cabernet Sauvignon. Here are a few of the ingredients that I like to use to go ahead and marinate my steaks before I start cooking. Let it sit for about 45 minutes, and then it should be ready for you to go ahead and put some fire to it. Warm up a skillet, make sure it's pretty hot, then drop it in there for a good, I want to say 4 or 5 minutes, and then go ahead and switch it, flip it, and let it sit there for another 4 to 5 minutes. All depends on how thick the steak is and how you want it to be cooked. So here comes the butter with the rosemary ready on it. So once the butter starts melting, you're gonna go ahead and get a spoon and start basting your steak. Get all that buttery goodness on top of it. And as you can see, there's a lot of butter in there. The oven should be ready to go ahead and move the steak into the oven for a few minutes. And yeah, that's what we're gonna do. I'll see you in a few. Do me a favor. Once the steak is done, get it out the oven and please let it rest. Don't serve it piping hot right out the oven, please. Here are the ingredients for the mofongo. You use these properly, you have a spectacle in the house. Okay, so you're gonna go ahead and heat up some oil, make it nice and hot, right? You're gonna grab a few plantains and you're gonna drop them in the oil. They sit there for a little while. All right, you're gonna make sure it's cooked fully, but not burnt. All right, you wanna take some out every once in a while and check it out. Just go ahead, take them out. Take one piece out, you cut it open, and make sure it's not pink inside. It should be all uniform and yellow, okay, before you start doing the process of making the mofongo. So now we put the ingredients in the maceta. So what you're gonna use is you're gonna put garlic. I put these onions that I marinate 24 hours before, but I also put some cilantro, some salt, some pepper, and definitely some butter, enough butter. Then you're gonna go ahead and drop the plantains, the plantains, into the maceta, and you're gonna start mashing it. But as you mashing, you're gonna mash and then twist the knob so that way you can make it nice and creamy. You want to put enough butter in there because that makes it nice and soft and also not dry. Plantains tend to get dried. If you made it this far, please hit the like, subscribe, the little bells for the notifications, drop a comment and tell me how you guys enjoyed or did not enjoy this video. Any comments actually help. I'm not afraid of criticism. I actually welcome it, so that way I can get better and be better for you guys. Until next time, buen provecho.